Yeah, y'all. Happy Friday. Welcome back to Armani TV. Peace in the heart sign. We got a lot to talk about today. That's a little bro in the background. Shout out to Tate Modern Beats. Y'all go follow him on YouTube. Tate Modern Beats, Tate Modern Beats, Beats. And for those who can't spell modern, MODERN. We're going to let the people build up. Welcome and salute. We back on it, y'all. Official. Hit that like button on the way in. Welcome and salute. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now in the YouTube world, man. It's a lot going on right now. My man Kwame Brown, he on the hot seat for today. My boy Only Graham, salute. What's goody, guy? Yeah, you know, well connected and respected, man. I gotta bring you one of these joints. I got a couple. Chill, you gotta see the gas joint. You know, I always keep some exclusives, man, with the 3.5. I got this one done for my birthday, actually, bro. And, my mans do the custom hats for me and shit like that. Chill, wait till you see the one I got coming. I don't even want to say it on the live because, you know what I'm saying, niggas be jacking. Somebody gonna hear that shit and run with it. But I got a joint coming for the pill poppers of the world. But yeah, this one got the 3.5, you know what I'm saying, on the back for the gas. It look like the gas pump, you know what I'm saying? So I got this one for my 35th birthday. That's why I got the 3.5 on there. Yeah, that's the gas hat though. Then I got the Trap X. Yo, Nicole, what's good, babe? Salute. We got the Trap X exclusive, you know what I'm saying? For all the X trappers. And then you know the classic. I'm eating, B. Everybody eats. So yeah, shout out to my mans too. Follow him on the gram, bro. His name is Trap Chef _57. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just tag you in one of his posts later on. Once I finish the live, I'm gonna tag you in. And you know what I'm saying? You can get with him. He'll put up whatever design you want. And he's slick with it. He actually, like, you know, I came up with the Dub K logo, but I gave him the concept of the plug, and he did that shit like right there on his computer. I sit there in the shop with him, smoke a blunt. Something wild cool, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I had posted up a couple videos when I was getting all this shit done in the summertime when I came down here, when I first got down here last summer. But yeah, salute y'all. Peace and love to everybody in the chat, man. Peace and love. It's Friday Flow, y'all. ArmaniTV. We got the Queen Nicole in the building. Salute. Share the live, like the live before you come in. Let's get it lit, man. It's a lot going on, man. The YouTube streets is hot today. Kwame Brown is the topic of discussion. He's on the hot seat. And I'm going to just give my piece like this, man. Kwame was somebody that when he came out, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I didn't even know about him. And my man's E that's in the chat will tell you, I was a basketball player. E was the football player in high school. So around the time that Kwame got drafted, I'm somebody who should have known or heard about him. So it's no offense to Kwame, but to hear, you know, that he pretty much was a #1 pick who ended up being a bust, I can get why. Because NBA Live 2K first came out. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like the first 2K came out in the 2000s. So to be a part of that draft, and like, you know what I mean, a lot of people my age, and I'm 35, to not even know about you up until YouTube going viral on YouTube, that says that speaks volumes. But anyway, that, you know, nonetheless, again, because me have never watched the brother actually play a game of basketball except for clips I've seen on YouTube, I can't give a proper assessment, you know what I'm saying, on his skills anyway. But that has nothing to do with exactly what's happened on YouTube. Let me turn this beat down, man. Make sure y'all can hear me. Essentially, you know what I'm saying, cool dude, you know what I mean. I have nothing against him. His character, he's shown a lot of different stuff in the midst of what's happened, you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, I could say that, you know what I'm saying, he's a cool, positive dude. What I ultimately see what happened with Kwame was he was somebody that went viral with no intentions to. He had no plans to be on YouTube at the capacity that he is now. He wasn't prepared for it. So what happened was you got a lot of attention overnight. That's like the person who was like always a nerd in school, the girl who was always a nerd and, you know what I'm saying, never getting attention from the guys. All of a sudden, she's like that chick. I've watched that happen in high school. Matter of fact, I could go back to my man's E, who in the live, there's a chick who I want to mention. I ain't gonna say no names, but we know a couple from high school who was like straight nerds in middle school. And we know what happens in high school. You know, people start growing over the summer, people grow things and they sprouting and all of that. Bottom line, people mature. You know what I'm saying? They got segments on it, you know what I'm saying? From the nerd to hot, we know exactly what happens. And essentially that person, it does change them to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? You have this newfound attention, this newfound success, fame, whatever. And so essentially that's exactly what I see what happened with Kwame. He had a message, he was talking about the trades and coding, but there was no real plan put into action. You know what I'm saying? The school, the shoe drive thing, that was really, really cool. And I was bigging him up. If you can go back, you'll probably find, you know, comments somewhere where I'm like right on, you know what I'm saying? That's 100. But again, where he started railing off, you know what I'm saying, is when he got caught up within the one, it started with the Hassan Campbell thing. And I actually agreed with him there because Hassan Campbell was somebody that definitely speaks out of place within a lot of issues. And he made a good point. You have an issue with being wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have an issue with being wrong and you're on a platform like YouTube, where, you know, people were expressing their views, so on and so forth, that's going to be a big issue because you're going to have a lot of people who don't agree with you. The whole idea is people try to take the term YouTube, and even Kwame said it in a recent video. This is my channel. If you don't like it, you could just get off. But you're missing the idea that the reason that you're even on here is to entertain the people who are following you now. Because people start to uncover things about you and start to see things, you know what I'm saying, that they disagree with, it shouldn't, you know, deter you now to be on some shit like, you know what I mean? Oh, well, if you don't agree with it, you could just get off. You know what I'm saying? That's not 100. Clearly, you start showing your true colors. So bottom line, again, while a dude, he had somewhat of a good message, there wasn't much action put forth into it, you know what I mean, in regards to the trade and codes. I could say me personally, I actually reached out to him and told him around the time that he first started talking about it. I'm a programmer myself. Any of my friends or people that really know me could vouch for this. You could go to the app store, you could check out my work. I'm just a person that when I find, you know, somebody who's on the same wavelength and we was thinking, you know, amongst the same, you know what I'm saying, frequency, I wanted to be a part of it just to literally, you know what I'm saying, take advantage of an opportunity that probably wouldn't come this often. You know what I'm saying? So with the following and the platform that he actually built, ultimately, what we could have done or what could have, you know, happened, anybody, and I'm sure out of 400,000 people, there was plenty of other people who actually really coded, who could have put, you know, something really cool together for Kwame, that ultimately would have put him on another level. That way, if something like this happened at this point, it didn't even matter. YouTube didn't even matter at that point. You have your own app that you literally established and you took your following from YouTube and you brought them to that app. You know what I'm saying? And these are like the important things. So it's not even about me. I don't have to be the person that actually builds it. But from my standpoint, I look at it as somebody who actually came forth and to see nothing come of that, and then nothing to actually come of the channel, or for it to literally be where it is today, it pretty much confirms exactly what I was seeing when the whole Tommy Sotomayor, beef started. You dealing with different intellects, and again, it's no offense, we all are on different levels, but I seen it when you was dealing with Hassan. You had that in the bag. You know what I'm saying? It was smooth sailing. You took care of him. Everything that you said was lined up. Everything made sense. It wasn't much that he could say. Anybody can go back and watch that video. But when it came to Tommy, it was too many points where you was contradicting yourself. You know what I'm saying? And again, essentially, if this wasn't your purpose to be on here anyway, why are you even going back and forth with this man when the topic of discussion was trades and coding? You know what I'm saying? So I think that ultimately, to make a long story longer, you opened the door for a lot of the bullshit that's going on now. And this whole thing with Mr. Skinny is just mind blowing. My only thing I could say on that is, for anybody that's up and coming like myself, I'm not some big YouTuber. I'm here to spread positive vibes, give a good message, build up my platform. I'm here to inform people on how they could build up their credit. You know what I'm saying? To give tips and good information on that. If I could help somebody the way that, I was seeking to help, I'm on YouTube to pretty much put out the content that I don't see. I often scroll YouTube and I'm sitting there and I'm looking for a video that's going to give me that sort of motivation. You know what I mean? Certain times you just want that, that motivation. You need that extra push. Although I'm filled with, anybody that knows me is like, yo, that's one of the most ambitious dudes that I know. But sometimes even us, the most ambitious people need that extra push. And I'm looking on YouTube for it, and I'm like, I'm not finding it. And ultimately, what I came to the conclusion was, you're not going to find that video because it hasn't been created yet. You have to create that video. So that's the sort of content that I'm here to push. I'm here for that person who's, home trying to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? They on the positive. You know what I'm saying? They're probably, just trying to figure things out and just needs some words of encouragement and an actual plan to put into place. This goes back to what I was saying the other day on Winning Wednesday. Not just one of those people that's into saying stuff because it sounds good, actually putting action into, plan into action. You know what I'm saying? So again, but that's one of those things, man, for up and coming YouTubers, the Mr. Skinny thing. If you're going to have somebody following you, be careful. You calling somebody your brother, your family, your partner. Again, blood is thicker than water, but even we all had situations with family. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine a stranger that you met on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We all have tried online dating at some point and know that, most of those relationships don't work out, or can at least attest to one that hasn't worked out. So again, the whole point is, you don't know this person. You got to spend time to actually get to know this person. And what I saw happening was, again, a person that's now getting attention that they've never been used to, especially after being basically sworn off as a bust coming from the NBA. So you was already put on this high pedestal, brought all the way back down to earth to then go viral after 10 plus years of being not in the NBA and retired. You know what I'm saying? You bring the person all the way back up. Again, this was something that you weren't actually prepared for. This was never really you. You know what I'm saying? A person who was always cool. You got stories dating back to like kindergarten of how this person, you know what I'm saying, was cool then. And oh, he was always like that. And oh, he would, anybody who knows me can attest. YouTube shit, he should have been on that shit when it first came out. He was always a speaker, it's so on and so forth. Pretty much the host, the crowd motivator. That's always been me. You could put me in front of a crowd of 1,000 that I've never met. You know what I'm saying? Icebreaker, like I'm coming through. It comes off natural with certain folks. That's just that gift that they have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on YouTube also, that's a whole nother topic though, confuse that and really think that they have that. And again, to each his own. Salute. If you're doing what you do, like my man Gravity Takeout, and again, brother, you earned my subscription today. You earned my subscription today. Salute the Gravity Takeout. But yeah, man, like again, like he said, if you're doing content, you pushing good content, That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here to critique anybody, but I'm, you know, I can actually say it's not for everybody. And just off the strength that, you know what I mean, your computer is on and you sitting in front of it and you talking, like a lot of times, this dude Kwame, once, like, this is when I knew, like, okay, it's getting to his head. Like, he doesn't get it. It's getting to his head. He would just go live just off the strength that, again, this newfound fame. I got 400,000+ people, 100,000 people following me. I go live, people are gonna join. So now you got 2,000 people watching you and you just eating. The whole like first 10 minutes of the live, you just sitting there, you just eat. Yes, yes, yes. How y'all doing? Like, the shit is crazy. Anybody that does that, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves on YouTube. Like, again, if you're doing a mukbang, then that's the thing of your video. But it always gives off the impression, especially to people like myself who read and know energy. Like, yo, you don't even care about the viewers. You so full of your shit right now. You really think that niggas would sit here and just watch you eat? That shit is crazy. Hold on, y'all. Pardon me. You done got so full of yourself. And I know anybody that's watching has experienced this shit, even on Instagram or another social network. Like, again, if you're doing a mukbang and that's kind of like the concept of the video, I get it. But a lot of times what it shows is you definitely have no respect for your audience. You really don't care. Y'all gonna watch me anyway. Y'all here for me. Look how cool I look eating, and you really don't look cool. And number two, what the biggest thing it says is you have no content. No content. Nigga, go live, just start eating and just talk to the chat. I know you listening, Nicole, because it's all facts what I'm speaking right now. Anybody that's viewing, catching the replay, that's where, you know, I don't do the lives essentially, you know, for the live and all of that. I appreciate everybody in the chat. And I think that the live is a great way to engage and to build up an audience. And that's essentially what I'm doing as I'm new to this. But it's really to give out the information. The people that's, you know, able to catch the replay and, you know, you're able to play it back and all of that. That's the greatest thing about the live, is that it's ultimately still a video that you could run back. It's a lot of information. So, you know, you might miss a couple things. I might veer off and forget and come back to a topic. You know what I'm saying? So it is definitely important to, you know what I'm saying, to pay attention. But it's all facts, though. Again, it's not really critiquing anything. It's just giving my exact perspective on, you know, what I actually see. It's the reason why I stopped doing screen records and stopped posting those sort of videos. You know, you'll see a video of, like, you know, King Von live and he's in his car, whatever, listening to music. Like, I rarely follow Instagram celebrities. I told you guys, it's like there's a handful of people that are like celebrities that I actually follow on Instagram. I think it's pointless. Like, I don't need to be reminded of your life every day, especially when I'm trying to achieve a life of success on my own. I just feel that way. Like, as long as I have work to do, I don't even have time. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's entertainment. You know, it's cool to check out certain things here and there, but to literally spend time, your whole timeline is just full of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Celebrities and, you know, just things that don't even really relate to you. You may like it, but more than likely it's not even anything conducive to like growth for you. It just entertains you. And then we got to start being real careful again on what we call entertainment and what we allow to entertain us. So you'll find yourself wasting time, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll find yourself manifesting other people's energies. Yo, Dale Gribble, what's good, my guy? Yo, I remember Dale from I think you was in Tommy Sotomayor live one time. And shout out to King of the Hill, man. You know what's crazy is Dale is actually my favorite character on King of the Hill. Salute to Dale Gribble, man. He said very astute take on Kwame. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100, bro. You know why? Because again, I sat back and watched. Like, there's a lot of people who talk real positive on YouTube. And as a positive person, I'm going to attract to, you know, that sort of energy. Negative is going to attract negative. Sometimes I feel negative and I put on, you know, certain content or things that's, you know, that's going to give me that sort of negative vibe for however long I want to feel it. But the whole point is, when I initially found Kwame, he was one, I never knew, again, I didn't know of dude, you know what I'm saying, to even be an NBA player. So now I'm going back, I'm watching clips, and you know what I mean, and I'm seeing how people were like kind of bashing him. So I myself fell in with that 400,000+ who essentially a part of us felt sorry for him. Just keeping it all the way 100. A part of us felt sorry for him. You know what I mean? And it's like the Rams winning the Super Bowl. I was rooting for them since the playoffs. I called that. I was like, yo, okay, DeJour, what's good, my guy? My fault, Brody. I called it like from the playoffs. I'm like, yo, it would be dope to have like the Rams and the Bengals in it. Just some random team that we don't normally see. To constantly see Tom Brady win a Super Bowl or the New England Patriots, you know what I'm saying? So I'm proud to be a Giants fan. One of the only teams who was able to keep Brady from a Super Bowl both times that he faced us. Shout out to Eli Manning, man. You heard? But yeah, it's crazy. He said, nah, not in Tommy's. I saw you in somebody's live. I definitely remember the profile though. It could have been one of Kwame's lives. It could have been one of Kwame's lives. But salute to you anyway, man. Appreciate you being here. Said I caught one of your cologne. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, one of your cologne vids where you had your kids get their opinions and thought it was, yes, that's what it was. That's what it was. Welcome back, brother. Salute. Welcome back. What K DeJour said, he said, I can't listen to Sotomayor for 10 seconds. Listen, bro, Tommy is he's different. I actually was in Tommy's live last night, and like I said, I don't agree with everything that Tommy says. It's more so certain actions that, you know, Tommy has. Like, we all know people like Tommy. That's what it is. I'm just one of those people. Like, y'all, if you've never met me in real life, you know what I'm saying, you probably know somebody like Armani, you know what I mean, outgoing, you know what I'm saying, the person who's willing to talk. My man E could tell you, I was the friend who, when I came over, hey, how you doing, Miss Johnson? Can Eric come out? He could be on punishment. I get him out the house. We at the mall now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always let Armani ask. Like, I was always that kid with that gift of gab, and you know what I'm saying, the smooth jazzy cat. So we all know somebody like people that we see, like whether they on TV or, you know what I'm saying? We all, like they say, we all have a twin. It's more than just physical looks. Like, you can almost categorize people. So Tommy, dope dude. I think he has a dope style, but he has certain ways about him that could come off narcissistic. Like, it's very hard to get a point across to him without him getting upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally have the show kind of set up to where you only want people to come on the panel if they disagree with you. What does that tell you? Like, that's kind of like you're egging on confrontation, controversy, in which I know that's what he calls himself, the king of controversy. Like, I get the concept that Tommy goes for, but certain ways and his certain ideals that he has, I don't agree with. But overall, I would definitely work with him. You know what I'm saying? He said that he needed some website work. So Tommy, you know what I'm saying? You see the video, check your email, and let's get to work. That's what I'm about. If you read the bio in my about section, that's exactly what I said in there. And my page is almost 2 years old now. I'm here to collaborate with all dope aspects of life, meaning there's multiple people, millions of people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to collaborate. Like, the greatest thing about the internet is, and what I do in regards to coding and development, creation of websites, apps, we don't have to be in the same same room to actually work and get shit done. That's the greatest thing about the internet and just technology today, period. So yeah, I'm interested in collaboration. You know what I mean? It's not really about what's unimportant is my entire opinion on Tommy. One, I could say it's not enough to take away from me working with the brother anyway. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away from that. And again, I don't want anybody to confuse this as well. When I reached out to Kwame in regards to the trade and coding, it could have been a live that he was on, and I mentioned it like you guys are live here. But when you have so many people in the live, you know what I'm saying, it more than likely goes right over your head. So I'm not faulting one for not seeing it. What I'm simply saying is, there again, fuck me, screw me, take me out the picture. Out of 400,000 plus thousand people that's following you, I'm sure, I think I remember a live where somebody came up who was a coder, who was on the panel and actually spoke with him. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that nothing really came from that, like, I actually built apps to teach kids how to play the piano. I could have rewrote that app, updated it, added some more stuff to it, sold it to Kwame for the low. You know what I mean? Like, literally a fraction of like a week's YouTube check for him. And pretty much what that would have done is it would have just put a stamp on his word. Like, look, we created a program to teach kids how to play the piano by Kwame Brown. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no credit for it. You know what I mean? The idea is my hand in something that's making a difference in the world. If you're not going to make a difference and you just talking about it, then literally you're wasting. I'm 35. So again, while I'm not the oldest thing, I'm also not the youngest thing. You know what I mean? So I have my own children that I'm raising. Like, I want my son to take over the platform that I'm building now. You know what I mean? The social network that I'm building now. He's going to be the CEO. He's actually already the president, you know what I mean, of the company. I'm simply the founder. So I'm creating for my kids. So I don't have any time to waste if the message sounds good, but you're not really acting on it. You know what I'm saying? He said the way he speaks about black women is a no for me. I understand the business side that you're coming from, but I love me black women. Of course, my kid's mom is like, you know, I'm an African American. Well, my kid's mom is half and half. She's Puerto Rican and black, but same thing. So of course, I'm pro, you know, Afro-American. So this is why I was saying I don't agree with all his ideals. A lot of stuff that he says and his ways, you know, it comes off to me, you know, narcissistic. But again, I think that we all have that side to us. It's just that there's levels in which we actually will show it in a public side as well. I think that a lot of stuff that he says and does, excuse me, on YouTube, to the average person who's not as outspoken, for, you know, lack of a better term, it'll come off as obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing with him. I know I probably come off that way. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, I'm sure that I come off that way, know-it-all, obnoxious, but that's never my intentions. Definitely I come off as an asshole. Like, again, we all have a certain level of asshole in us. It's just, you know, how we display it and when we choose to display it. You got to know, you know what I'm saying, as you grow through life. And my thing is that you don't get to be a certain age and then, you know what I'm saying, you're still behaving a certain way. But again, that's just my perspective, man. That's just my opinion. He said, I agree with Kwame on the trades. I do trade work as a home improvement contractor. I also love working on cars and teaching whatever I can. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to collabing with you then, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely do some work, man. If you do home improvement work, you're a contractor, we could definitely put you together a nice website, you know what I'm saying, so that your clients will know what sort of services you offer, your prices, you know what I mean? That's my goal on YouTube. The people that I'm actually, like, that's the goal of the network that I'm building. So you guys know I've been talking about it each live. The Well Connected app will be out in June. It is a new social networking app where you'll be able to post, you'll be able to create a profile, follow other users, create content, videos, photos, audio, chat, messaging, the whole shebang, everything that you're doing here. But the whole field, the whole niche, the niche is connecting, actually, excuse me, actually making connections. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an artist, you could find other producers on this network. If you're a videographer, you could find artists to shoot. It's basically about making connections. Think of it as a cool LinkedIn, like Facebook and LinkedIn mashed up. So look for that. It's coming June. Go to my page and check out the video that I already put out on it. New social media app. I did a short and it's a couple videos. Just run it up, man. Click that like button too as y'all coming in here, man. Yes, sir. Salute to everybody in the chat. My man, Dale Gribble in the building. That's exactly where he's from. So a little history on my man, Dale Gribble. He actually found me one of my fragrance reviews. And like he mentioned, it was one of the joints I did. Y'all know I incorporate my kids with my fragrance reviews videos. because they're usually running around in the background and all that anyway. So I just, you know, figured why not, you know, let them, you know, and plus it's important for my son to know, you know, good hygiene as a male is what's going to set him apart. He's already a great looking kid. He ain't going to have no issues in that department. But when you smell good, son, and you looking good, you sealed the deal for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You actually gonna have a problem. You're gonna have to keep them away. That cologne, you're gonna need to spray repellent instead of cologne because they're gonna be flocking on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all information. You know what I mean? It's all information. But definitely thank you for coming back, man. Yeah, we could definitely put some stuff together, K. Once you start putting out, you know, your content, again, it's no rush. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to the videos. You know what I'm saying? And we could definitely get you a site or something like that together. But yeah, man, the whole Kwame Brown situation is a bit unfortunate, man. I'm actually feeling bad for the brother. I saw it, one of the videos he had put up. It was just like a little 10-minute video, and he was like hater free zone, and I guess he was sitting by the lake or something somewhere, trying to get some peace and tranquility. Again, I feel for the brother, and I only wish, you know, the best for him. And there's, you know, ways in which to bounce back. He still hasn't lost the entire following. You know what I'm saying? I just would, the way in which you actually come back now is what's going to make all the difference in the world, which is why I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to waste too much time just going back and forth, you know what I mean? Making videos. Oh, now he didn't said this about me. You know what I'm saying? Look at these, you know what I mean? Weak weasels, and all that going back and forth is over. Like that's only digging the hole, you know, further. That's only digging the hole deeper. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Dale, you know the vibes, bro. For sure, for sure. Definitely still grinding, man. For sure, for sure. The grind don't stop. This is a day-to-day thing, man. And actually, just to give y'all the week setup. So I try to go live at least once a day. If I don't, you know what I mean, then I'll follow up for the next show. But we got mundane Mondays, 2 for 2 Tuesday. Every day we drop a gem. You know what I'm saying? So each live, I try to give y'all a gem, something that y'all can leave with, you know what I'm saying, that you can apply to your own life, whether it be a credit gem or a fragrance, or, you know, personal hygiene tip, or some new product that I found that I feel will be helpful for you guys. You know, just something that you can actually take from the live. So mundane Mondays, then we do 2 for 2 Tuesdays, where we do 2 gems instead of 1. Winning Wednesdays, which we did this week. Thirsty Thursdays, we skipped that one yesterday. I was chilling. I'm doing my sip today. And then we do Friday Flow on Fridays, where we, you know, we kick like the freestyles, the music and all that. I'm just waiting for my man to come up, get situated and all that. Let the vibe build. But yeah, it's always a good vibe in here, though. It's always a good vibe. Said Kwame has a ton of supporters out there. Unfortunately, some of them only want to see the fights. Yeah, I mean, he's about to learn that, though. That's the thing. He's about to learn that. And that was one of the things that I had actually mentioned earlier when I was actually speaking. Early on, when I started my channel, going into mid 2020, like when I first got here, there was a couple lives that I had put up, and they, you know, they're still up there. These are lives that have at this point got over 20K plus views. You know what I'm saying? So they stay on the channel because, again, on the road to being monetized, those views I don't want to lose. So, but I sat down and thought one day, and then I'm like, sure, they're getting views, but you know what I'm saying? Is this really what you want to base the content of the channel on? And then, and no offense, again, not to toot my own horn, I just feel like a nigga is a little bit too dope for me to actually base my entire channel on other people's content. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. It just makes no sense. So no offense to anybody. You know, I'm not bashing anybody who does it, but the whole posting, reposting lives, and you know what I'm saying? Now, again, if you giving your perspective on something, that's totally different. Like I just I really like the dude's channel. I don't know if you guys have heard of Look It's Jay. Look ITZJAY. He's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? He does, like, you know what I mean, hip hop news and things like that. Like, again, there's so many channels doing that. This is why I was saying, like, I found fragrance reviews just because it was something that at the time that I got on YouTube in 2020, I got heavy into buying fragrances. And one of the dudes that I was following on Instagram had this segment that he would do every Friday called Fragrance Fridays. And so, yeah, my man's E said, that's a fact. Use your own content. Yeah, bro. Like that's exactly why I started doing the fragrance things. Cause I'm like I could talk about Pokemon cards on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nerd when it comes to that. Or like if you into comics, like most people who's talking about negativity or whatever they talking about that has nothing to do with them, they have something deep down that they actually like, that they actually enjoy. They probably are just afraid to express it on YouTube, in fear of, it not being popular, cool. The world that we live in, like we're literally like in generation Me Too. This is like generation Me Too, literally. Like memes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like none of this stuff was like cool when we was growing up. You know what I mean? Like back, remember that shit, bro? Like back in the 2000s, like it was still about going outside, going to the park, playing ball, like going to the mall, getting girls' numbers. You know what I'm saying? Getting headbands from Liz, fitted hats, going to look at clothes, like just being outside. Like now we live in a social media era where, you know what I mean? Like the way that you get the news is online. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to make the news, you know what I mean? We used to be the ones, really outside and having fun, enjoying ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Going to see the block icy lady, you know what I mean? To get the ices off the block for like 35 cents, the lean bay lady. When Razor scooters first came out. You know what I mean? So we was a part of that generation, like literally like the last of those kids who actually got to enjoy being outside. And the internet was popping. It was actually like LimeWire, Kazaa, like downloading was just getting to be the thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're the generation who, while we was outside, we started that trend and that wave as well, that online gaming, so on and so forth. We those kids. You know what I'm saying? Word, Rodney voice. Yeah. Word up. Life before touchscreen phones. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. He said the internet has made the world so much smaller. So even content that may seem strange can generate a lot. Exactly. 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 That's the whole concept of viral. Like you got to think the whole concept of viral. You know what I'm saying? And going viral, like just doing anything, embarrassing somebody, trying to record a fight. You know what I mean? Like just all. I'm not interested in none of it. Like my people, like my friends, like they would try to show you, like, oh son, yo, look how he hit this dude. And I'm like, bro, like really, like I don't want to see that shit. You sitting here watching a fight video for, like, what did that do for your life? That 10, 15 seconds, like, what did that really do for your life? Hold on, I'll get back to you. Niggas be bugging out, man. That's a waste. That's a waste. And again, I am nowhere near perfect. I have my flaws and my vices. I smoke, I drink, you know what I'm saying? But everything in moderation though, you know. And again, I'm not here to criticize anybody. I ain't here to criticize nobody, but my man's DTS is in the building and he know we got them beats. Welcome DTS to the show, y'all. Welcome DTS to the show. Salute, salute. Yeah, I got to bring y'all one of these hats, yo. The Dub K hats, man. That's for my team. DTS is another one of my Jersey brothers, man. That's another one of my Jersey. You got to wait till you see the app, bro. Like, I don't know if I sent you any screenshots of the app. Matter of fact, I may as well just pull it up. Y'all know we are, look, a live, when I go live, y'all, I got to show y'all the app while I'm on it. Every time I'm on it, I got to show y'all the app at least, you know what I'm saying? One time. So these is all the apps that I built, y'all, all the well-connected apps. Well, some of them, because this is actually a new phone. So these is the well-connected apps, y'all. But the one right there in the middle, that's the one we talking about right now, the actual company app, well-connected. So the network is back, y'all. And it's running ads now. You see, we got ads on well-connected now. You know what I'm saying? We getting paid, man. Those days of just doing it for free, for the love. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I mean? But I need to get my chips, man. This shit is late nights and early mornings for real. You know what I'm saying? The network is back though, y'all. You can stream photos, you can stream videos and audio on Well Connected now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all something real cool. This is one of the coolest things that I think, you know, there's gonna be the trend on Well Connected. People are gonna get used to doing this instead of actually typing and posting up videos because it's gonna make it easy to actually chat. That's what I feel. People gonna use this feature the most. Instead of actually typing and posting up videos because it's gonna make it easy to actually chat. People are gonna get used to doing this instead of actually typing and posting up videos because it's gonna make it easy to actually chat. So if you heard a Clubhouse while we on it, if you heard a Clubhouse, you know, the chat app where you know, you got the audio chat and all of that. My peoples is in here, they could tell you. And actually the app store will tell you the dates is, you know, the dates won't lie. I built an app like Clubhouse back in 2015. So, you know, creative ideas releasing too much, or you know what I'm saying, allowing too much time to go by and all of that, I'm back on it, man. I'm back on it. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm so used to ideas and things being stolen, you know what I'm saying, and getting absolutely no credit for it. I have about 10 gigs of ideas that I never even showed the world. So it's all good. But that app is still on the app store. It's called Community. Literally, the app Community is or was Clubhouse. What, that was 7 years way before they even thought about putting out a Clubhouse. So shout out to Clubhouse, but go download Community as well, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And the chats are still in there from 2016 when we actually built the app and we was just testing it. Remember we used to be in the pavilion, y'all, testing the apps out? My man Stag G's, he'll tell you, when we used to be in the crib testing the app out, like, yo, make a profile real quick and yeah, test this feature, make sure this works. Like, I really do this coding and programming shit, y'all. Like, this is why I think I got so passionate, you know, with the whole Kwame thing. Like, I really feel bad because I'm like, we could have did some shit that would have blew the world's mind. You know what I'm saying? And just off the strength that he has the following, a person like me would have finally had that platform. Like, again, I'm in the background. You know, he could have shout out Armani, my app developer. Nobody could have ever even seen who I was. But just to have actually, you know, had that accomplishment under the belt and to know it would have reached that amount of people, that could have been legendary. That could have been legendary. So Jay-Z taught me, man. He taught me on, what was that? Reasonable Doubt, man. You got to learn to live with regrets. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's a new day. He said, I'm studying user interface design now, actually. Wow. That's dope, bro. Definitely get on it. Stay on it. UI is super, super important to any app. The user interface. That's exactly what this is right here. How the app looks and how, you know, a user interacts with it. So we got the live stream. Right now, I'm working on the dislike button. I don't even want to give too much out, but I added, like Twitter, you got the stat button in the corner. So for each post that you put up, you can see how many likes you have, how many views, you know what I'm saying, profile clicks, so on and so forth. It's dope though, man. It's dope. You got your profile. You see, I got my kid's picture as my cover image. You got your followers, who you following. You got a bio. You got your stream. The app comes. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna give them all that. I ain't gonna give them all that. Tomorrow's a new day. Y'all hear about the app. Each day that I go live, I'm gonna preview a little bit. The Well Connected is back. We are officially releasing top of June. There's a couple features that I'm working on. Again, the dislike button, and we not taking it out like YouTube, which is why I put the stat button on your post so that you can see, you know what I'm saying, what you need to see, engage what you need to gauge. But we're not getting rid of the dislike button. I feel like content should be disliked. Engage what you need to. I feel like it should be disliked. It should be able to be disliked. And yeah, it brings forth for constructive criticism and for good conversation as well. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to like everything. I think it's very superficial to sit there and like everything. But let's throw these beats on, man. Who coming up? Who coming up? Somebody come up on the show, man. Matter of fact, get my mans up in here. What he said, app design is the future. Yes. Voice interaction too. You on the voice, the future wave. Yeah, bro. Like I was on the future wave back in 2010, 2015, bro. Like you got to go to the app store and see some of the stuff that I built. I built my own calculator. Like that was my own calculator was one of my first apps. And to keep it 100 with you, bro, I am nowhere near, like, I'm not even a third into where I want to be. And I'm like just getting started. I'm just getting started, but 10 years in, go figure. Be sitting next to each other on the app for real. Yeah, like he'll tell, yeah, my man's is telling you right there. Literally, I'll be sitting next to each other, like as we putting it together. This is Stag G's is one of the dudes, like literally, I could honestly say put in a lot of hours and actually put in monies towards the company when we were incorporating back in 2010. It was his contribution that allowed the lawyers to put together the last little bit of paperwork that they needed to. So shout out to Stag G's. That's my man's DTS, y'all. Y'all go follow his page. He does music as well, which is perfect because we on Freestyle Friday. Hold on, let me get these beats on. We on Freestyle Friday. We got Freestyle Friday. This is my little brother beats in the background though right now. But my man Stag G's, he definitely do beats. And he's one of the day ones, y'all. Him and my man's Eat Money Grams, only Grams in the chat. It's my Jersey City vibe, people, man. So I got people still looking for your apps. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. I'm doing something in my profile now, so it's going to be unavailable all weekend, but it'll be back. It'll be back on Monday. I'm under maintenance right now for the weekend. I'm doing a lot of cleaning. Apple didn't change so much. Like I got so many apps that I'm still in the process of updating that I haven't updated in a couple years. Because I'm always on some like just build the next thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm done with it, it's on to the next thing anyway. Like I'll make updates as needed, but if it's not a substantial functionality that I'm adding to it, like when Instagram got DM, we just fixing bugs and all of that, then it ain't really nothing major to release. Yeah, E, let's go, man. You popping up on the flows? Came through with a new beat. DTS said we only got beats. Only grams in the street with me. Only grams that you seen was on IG. Now I'm back with a crazy style. Said the kid right here get crazy wild. And my runts hoodie smoking runts. Big chain diamond link and I don't front. Got my mans in the back and front. I'm in the middle like, yeah, what the fuck you want? Oh, he went crazy on this. Okay, Trust. Okay, Trustifer. Now, hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get it right, y'all. I'm still in my warm-up suit. Let me warm up real quick, y'all. Only grams in the street. Only grams that you seen was on IG. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm waiting for my man Hamp to get up in here. Welcome, y'all. Freestyle Friday on ArmaniTV. We already broke the science down, you know what I'm saying? So if you missed it, you got to catch that replay. We broke the science down. Now we're just having some fun, man. I'm trying to catch a vibe. You will never know. Catch the vibe. You will never know what's inside. You will never know. I got a surprise. Yeah, look at my eyes. No fear. Look at the ties. Yeah, look at the ties. When I was on my suit and tie, too fly. Check the office. Like, look who's bossing. Yeah, like, look who's bossing. Look who's flossing. I went to Boston. On my 23rd, cop the Gucci kicks. That's word to me. That's word to Gucci. I'm on 7th. He was on 8th Street. Yeah, you know the vibe. Shout out to my dudes from JC. I take it back to Cordero. You can see me with the khakis. And I'm still wild. Still got the whole style with it. Now I just sit back and you still a little bit of child with it. Yeah, you'll never know when I catch the beat and I catch the flow. Still smoking the runts in my runts hoodie like, yeah, what's good, Joe? Got my bro on the beat. And my bros in the street. Got my bro with the heat. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Now your ride is wet. That's word to the check. Word to well connect. The respect I get, that's word to my neck. I spent my check. And now I'm flipping my shit, getting my shit, sticking to the script, but I'm different as shit. They say that boy is rare, and I chopped off my hair, drew it back. Now I got the braids in there, going everywhere. I'm heavy with it. Yeah, I'm real deadly with it. This is a whole new style. You might want to call a revving with it, like a wedding with it. Got the rings and all, bling and all, things and all. I just looking like I just hit them all. Until me and my niggas ball, trying to ball. Yeah, I want it all. I want it all. I'm on it by myself, man. You know we got bars, man. We got beats and bars, man. I'm on it by myself today, y'all. Hold on. I'm nicer than y'all. Yeah, I'm icer than y'all. Iced up the link. What did you think? I told you the kitchen, I'm right at the sink. I got a plan and I'm making it. Got the fur with the mink. I got a plan and I'm making it. Yo, my nigga, you stink, you garbage, you trash, threw them out. Yeah, I just showed out. I popped up. I was up top. Now I showed out. I'm down south. Yeah, this my Friday flow. Down south with it, rocking with it. Like I went to VA and got Quan, dope boy. We rocking with it. That was TDC. You seeing me making history. YouTube like a TV. Couldn't beat me. I'm nicer than you. That's word to D. TS. We got beats. Yes, it's the best. East to west. Couldn't flex. It's on my chest. Spent a couple yes. I'm really blessed. That's why I took the whole scripture, a whole picture, said fuck it, Jesus peace, go and get the whole scripture. Yeah, the portrait, nigga. I'm putting on for mine, getting on, call me Marnie the Don, all the time, yeah, the grind on my mind, all the time, yeah, I'm really gonna shine, do a 10 and 9 or a 6 to 8. Yeah, I got it real great, bring an 8 and I really make it great. Yeah, I just made a skate, I made my plate and I'm chopping it. Remember when I was getting my hair braided, rocks on the plate chopping it. Fiends in the back copping shit. Y'all ain't really do nothing on the track and you straight bluffing. I heard all your words, all your rhymes. Nigga, yeah, you was really fronting. You're saying nothing, no message. Me, I'm just really weapon. Me, I'm just really stepping. I talk when I walk and I walk my talk. Yeah. Like that, man. Like that. All right, where we at with it? Where we at with it? Yeah. Yeah, y'all. We still on it just like that, man. We still on it just like, hold on, my other phone going on. Said I'm nicer than y'all. Got the ice with the star. But yeah, shout out to the chat, man. It's been a dope Friday flow thus far. I'm probably going to end this one in another 7. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, y'all know I got to leave you with one gem, yo. So anybody that has not already checked out or have downloaded, please go and get the Stash app. Thank you. The Stash app. What this is. Package. No, not the Stash app. Pardon me. I'm looking at Stash and saying the Stash app. Go get the Credit Sesame app. Credit Sesame. So you can track your credit scores. As you can see, we are holding steady. We at the 621, and the goal is to be at 700 by June. All right, so we working. If I could be higher than the 700, Lord willing, but we holding steady right now. So we at the 6s all across the board. It's been a long time coming. I wasn't showcasing the score when I first got on the channel, but I did do a video. Actually, it's funny that DTS is in here, Stag G's. I did a video. If you go through my playlist that says think it's ArmaniTV vlogs or whatever the case is. One of the videos I was in the car and I was talking about offering credit help. I was actually in the car with Stack G's. So once again, shout out to DTS in the building, man. I'm glad my boy checked in today. But anyway, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, download the Credit Sesame app. It's a great way to keep track of your credit. But around that time when I had actually put up that video that I was just mentioning, score was probably in like the low 400s. You know what I'm saying? So it is a process. Don't get discouraged if you are in the low 400s, 500s, whatever the case is. If you do need some help, I do have the actual the documents that you need. Just send me an email. Again, click the about section on my page and send me an email. Say, hey, Armani, I wanted to get the credit documents. Can you help me? And then we'll go from there. But this is essentially where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Monitoring your credit. My biggest thing is literally one of my analogies is if everybody had better credit and access to more of the things that we actually wanted, this world would definitely be a much better place. You know what I'm saying? So again, the idea is to not just be sounding positive or saying a bunch of good words, but to actually leave you guys with a gem. And the cool thing about Credit Sesame is they actually are now offering monies when your credit score goes up. So let's say your score goes up $5, 5 points, they'll offer you $5 cash. Your score went up 10 points, they'll offer you $10 cash. They also have something called Sesame Cash, which is a credit builder account in which allows you to the card that they give you, those transactions that you using the card, those transactions actually get reported. So it's simply another trade line, another installment account to help you to build and tack on more points for your credit. And it's absolutely free. So download the Credit Sesame. As a matter of fact, can I send this link through the chat? Refer a friend. Share. MacBook Air. Yes, I'm going to share this with you guys right now. There it is. You heard it. There's the link. Let's see. Yep. Oh no. Wait. It says sent. Where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering, how is that going to work though? Oh, wait a minute. I know what I need to do. Hold on, y'all. Copy. I need to send it as a message. But yeah, use this link, y'all. Use my download link and get yourself started. And you'll be good to go on a Friday flow. That link right there. Click that link, smart link, and you'll be good to go. What my man said, he said, next time you do a credit show, I have some advice I could give out. My score is 712. I'm working towards a 750 before July. Hey, you can share it now. We got another 2 or 3 minutes while we in here. If it's not going to take you that long. My man DTS said, word, great gems, Credit Karma, not accurate. Yeah, that's another reason why. Wow, I'm so glad you actually just commented that, DTS, because I'll forget I'll be building on so many different points, and certain times I'll forget, I'll think of something and then actually forget to say it. That's the reason why I have multiple different apps, and you want to have multiple apps, guys, that can actually check your credit. You checking your credit score daily, like how I'm able to just log in and look at my score. That does no harm to your credit. Now, when you're applying for credit and like a bank or a creditor checks your credit, that can have harm to your credit. And like I told you guys last week, or I think it was on Winning Wednesdays, whatever the case is, even though I was recently approved, the application actually said no harm to check my credit, but my score dropped 4 points when that hard inquiry actually hit. So I got approved for the card, but I took a hit of 4 points, which is why this is at a 618, because that actually was a 622 like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just lost 4 points for actually applying, even though I got approved. So be careful on those applications when they tell you, no harm to your credit score, a soft pull or whatever the case is. It ain't that soft, trust me. Pause. But yeah, definitely open and interested, man, for or any and all inquiries, guys. If you can add to the positivity, add to the actual gems, that'll definitely make my job a lot easier. He said it would take some time, but I will hit the link and chop it up with you. All right, perfect, bro. Well, you could get on, for the next show. I'll be back for Mondays, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back for that day. Even though I'm actually starting a new schedule Monday. So, but yeah, I still have time to do the lives. But yeah, we gonna leave this one right here. And I wish you guys a great weekend. All right, keep it positive, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of the content that you actually are enduring. Like attracts like, you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful, But yeah, definitely when you get some time, check out that link that I put in the chat. I'll actually post it up in the description of the video once it actually processes on YouTube when the live is over, so that you guys can take advantage of my referral link. Credit Sesame is dope. My guy, DTS, be easy as well. I'm gonna definitely hit you up though, bro. I'm gonna send you a text and all that, because I want to add you to the beta team as well. And anybody else that's watching that is in that may be interested in joining the beta team for my app, Well Connected, that will be on the App Store in June. If you would like to join the test team so you could test this app before it's officially released, send me an email at connectme, KUNNECTME @gmail.com. It's in the about section on my YouTube. And you know what I'm saying? We could take it from there. But I appreciate everybody in attendance. Hit the like button, hit the share button, comment down below. And I'll see y'all on the next show. Cup down, because I need to get out of this.